Hello everybody, it's Dave
and John
from Manor Park Classics, and we'd like to introduce you to our weekly walk around.
And also Dave's birthday.
Oh yeah, well,
Dave's birthday today.
We've stopped celebrating those. As you'll see when we go around, we've had a very busy week this week, haven't we?
We have, yeah, lots of stuff, lots of ages, lots of bike genres, just lots of really nice stuff.
Very different stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll start here with this one. 2005 Honda CB750 RR. The legendary Fireblade, one of my favourite shapes of Fireblade, the RR5.
One of mine as well, I do think it's one of the best looking ever.
Now this one's been in long-term storage, it's only done 2,500 miles.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, while it's been in storage, it has had a lot of sunlight on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's faded a lot of the paintwork on the tank, on the nose cone. So it has got an issue with the paintwork, but it's 2,500.
However, if you look at the underneath of it, it looks like it's done 2,500 miles.
Absolutely. Look at the discs, look at the wheels, look at everything. You can tell it's a low mileage bike.
Yeah, really.
So it's one that you could buy and either have your own paint job done or one of your favourite TT
I know which I do, Castrol Green, lovely.
I'd maybe go HM Plant.
HM Plant, John McGuinness, yeah.
There's all sorts you could do. So, but what a lovely bike.
Yeah.
Obviously the price of it is going to reflect the fact that it's got cosmetic issues.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it's all there, look at the fork legs, look at, you know.
Yeah. Where do you find a 2,500
really nice condition.
mile, 20-year-old Fireblade?
And you can pick your colour.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's a great starting point. Suzuki Hayabusa.
Yeah, now we've had this bike before.
Yes.
So we had it before. It was a really nice condition bike then.
Yeah.
It's been bought and a few bits have been done to it. So it's had brand new fork legs.
Right.
It's had a good service, new plugs. And although, as I say, it was really nice when it sold last time, it's even nicer again now.
Right.
So just over 16,000, just under 17,000 miles, I think.
16,700 miles.
Yeah. And as we know, we all know what a booster is, but finding one of these generation with that mileage, sound amazing, don't they?
Nice aftermarket.
Some nice cans that make it sound good.
Yes.
But yeah, really, really nice condition bike. And yeah, how many of these with this mileage do you see now?
Again, low mileage bikes are what everybody wants, where they're going. And these earlier boosters are good news. I prefer the shape of the earlier ones.
Yeah, and a nice colour. Paint's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super.
Really nice one, that one.
Going sort of different thing altogether, 1981 Honda CR450R.
Yeah.
Now, to the best of my knowledge, and I've looked on the internet, I think these were only produced for just over a year before they went to a 480 and then, of course, the legendary 500 Red Rocket. A 450 two-stroke. This one's been brought in. It was originally in Australia, so probably hasn't had too hard of a life with regards to weather.
The guy brought it in, obviously, we do know.
Yeah.
He said, to the best of his knowledge, it's never been raced. It's just been a personal collection bike.
Ridden round a field in Australia, so nice. Probably not had too hard of a life.
No.
Again, looks a complete bike and a load of fun. That's
really nice.
These two coming, these are right on my sweet spot.
Yeah, these are your forte, aren't they? And right next to it, KX420.
Yep.
Don't see too many of these.
No.
But again, come from a collector. We get lots of bits off. In fact, we've got a few of his bikes, and they're all coming up in this review as well. But again, really nice condition. You can see the wheels are in good nick.
Yep.
Doesn't look like it's had a hard life again.
But we've had a lot of success with the CRs and the RMs and the KXs.
We're getting a lot of off-road trail stuff, all that sort of stuff, aren't we?
Yep.
And we do really well with it.
Yeah.
We're having a lot of joy with it, and we're seeing a lot of it. It's fashionable at the minute as well.
And talking about fashionable classics.
Yeah.
We've got a few coming up here now.
We've got a few of these. So RGV250.
Yep.
This one is an 89.
Yes, it's one of the early ones, isn't it?
Early one. Tiny little bit over 16,000 miles.
What a machine
and
these are.
Looking beautiful, as they all do.
This
again, come from a private collector.
This chap's got a couple of bikes coming through with us.
Yeah.
In fact, the next three, I think, are his,
next few are his, yeah.
Yes.
TZR250, keeping the theme.
Yes. Competition for the RGV.
Yeah, absolutely. That one is also 1991, 28,000 miles. Again, really, really nice nick. Nice condition paint. Wheels really clean. Underneath really clean.
What's the miles, did you say?
20, just a tiny bit over 28.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, again, part of this same private collection that we're seeing quite a few of from in today's walk around.
Honda SP2.
SP2.
These must be one of your favourites.
I love these, yeah, they sound amazing. Now this one has had a few tweaks done to it. Lightweight body, aftermarket body. As you can pan around, you can see rear sets, quick shifter, exhausts, levers are different. So lots of little bits of tweaks to this one, but still a very, very nice bike. Nice little race paint job on it.
Yes.
That one is...
I think that's a Colin Edwards replica, if I'm correct.
2003, 33,000 miles. And all these bikes, the ones we've just mentioned from the same guy, have all been put into his collection, put away running. They will probably need a minor recommission. So clean fuel, batteries. Yeah. And I think they'll be away with all of those.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. This is only part of his collection.
This is only part of his collection. There's more to come, hopefully.
Yes. Another quite rare bike, Benelli Tornado.
Yeah.
You don't see one of these every day.
Don't see one of these either. And Charlotte needs to get around the back so you can see the fans on this.
Yes, these fans under the seat. How many bikes do you
chasing one of those through North Wales.
Again, a triple engine. These sound sweet.
Sound amazing, yeah.
We'll start this one up as well. Do we need a clutch on these? I can't remember.
Beautiful, nice. Really nice. You'll notice
2009.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll notice as Charlotte pans around, the mirrors are off the bike. We do have them. Right. We just took off for transportation, so we do have them.
Again, we know the vendor.
We do very well.
Yeah.
A lot of our customers have met this vendor. He's with a guy we used to move a lot of our bikes around, so he's in the industry.
And his bikes are always mint.
Yeah, definitely.
That's lovely, low mileage. But again, you don't see one very often. You turn up at a bike meet or somewhere on one of those, and it's quite rare.
Bit of a head turner.
Yes, very much.
Definitely.
Next to that, little Kawasaki AR125.
Yeah.
Like these little 2-stroke 125s. 1983, I think this one.
It is 1983. 9,600 miles.
Yeah, low mileage. It's got a few cosmetic issues, but it's something you could tinker with and play with, but you don't find 125s that go as fast as these ones did in these days.
I don't think they're allowed to anymore.
No, I don't think you are. But a lot of fun for somebody.
CBT on one of them.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. Needs a little bit of work here and there, but it can pretty much complete.
It's all there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they may have had a fairing in the day. Not sure. Can't tell you 100%.
Would have sorted out covering all this bit up, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
hey,
we've had a couple of those all casts that have sold.
Always done well.
Always done well.
Popular.
So popular, these type of things. Next to that, another RGV250.
Yeah, you've just done a Facebook video on this one, haven't you?
Video on this one. This is a 91J. This is one of the first of the later model, which has got the uprated engine, better brake horsepower, better. There's all sorts of things. I think they had the inverted forks rather than the.
Right. Okay.
So first of that model.
Stunning, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Better brakes, better everything.
What's the mileage on this one, Dave?
This one has done 2,000.
Yes.
294 miles.
Amazing.
And it's 2 owners from new. It runs, it starts, it does everything. It's been off the road for a considerable amount of time, but it does run, it does ride, it does do everything that you need it to do. It would obviously need an MOT and updates and what have you. But yeah, lovely.
People go to Facebook, our Facebook page, you'll see that one running because you've just done that.
I've just done a start video on that on Facebook, so pop across to there.
I'd like to own that one.
Yes, I would as well.
That would look nice in my front room.
Yeah. We've done very well with these recently as well.
We see lots of these as well, don't we?
See lots of these. Honda CB750. This is a K2. I think it's 1973 on the paperwork. It is an American import. We have got the Nova document, but it does not have a UK V5. Right. But we've got the Nova document, so realistically, it's only a formality, really. 9,726 miles.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks completely original.
Original and standard, I would say, because again, you get them with aftermarket exhausts on, all sorts of bits and pieces. Somebody may message in and say it's got something that's a little bit different. Doesn't look it to me.
No, looks really good, that.
A lovely, clean and tidy bike. Wouldn't take an awful lot. It runs. The chap took it out of the van, started up. It's off the button.
Yeah, it's lovely.
So a great bike. Get it on the road. Go and do.
That's going to be mega popular. We know how good they do.
Go and have some fun at the weekends on that, you know.
Talking of fun, somebody's had a lot of fun on that at some point.
Yeah, in the past.
Yeah.
AJS. What year was that one, John?
The AJS is a, we haven't got a year for it.
Yes, that's right. It's circa 1953-ish.
Yeah.
But because it's a competition dirt bike, you don't get any documentation. Looking at the time of when these were made, they were sort of circa 1953.
Right, okay. Showing a mileage, 4,000 miles. Great.
Again, a complete bike as far as we can tell, but it has been in a long-term private collection.
Yeah.
The gentleman's put 4 or 5 bikes in with me. His bikes have come out. He's decided to move a few of them on.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
Maybe our viewers could tell us what they think. We can't decide whether it should be left like that
or clean,
or whether it should be clean.
So do we valet it and make it look all shiny as we can?
Yeah.
Or do we leave it
like it is?
You know, it has got a bit of dust and a bit of muck on it, but in a way it sort of suits the style of the bike, really.
Yeah.
Let us know on our video. Send us a comment and see what you think.
Definitely.
We'll wait with bated
On
breath.
the same theme, BSA.
Yes. Again, off-road competition bike.
C15S.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scramble bike from the like 50s, 60s.
They're very cool looking, these, aren't they?
They are.
They just look cool.
They are. You could just imagine yourself ripping around a field on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, they're not a huge amount of money for what they're going to be. So
no.
Bangs for bucks, as they say.
Definitely,
You've got a lot there, which is all the pictures are going online, and everything's on the Manor Park Classics website.
As always,
so more pictures and details are on there. You know a little bit more about this next one, John.
Yeah, so next to that, picked this up yesterday from a gentleman's private collection, BSA Bantam GPO bike.
Wow.
So we've been through the paperwork on this morning. This actually came originally from Chester, just down the road, and it was owned by the post office. You can see as you pan round, it's got the emblem still on it.
Interesting.
It is completely original, not messed with. It is exactly as it was.
Wow. What year was that?
That is a... what have we got? 1965.
Wow.
32,000 miles, and as I say, it's got its original logbook, and it originated in Chester.
Brilliant.
Just down the road.
That's a great looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Imagine someone whizzing around delivering the post on that.
Yeah, my postman might get my post on time if he had a motorbike.
Norton 850 Commando.
Yeah, Norton 850 Commando,
Lovely.
Same chap, private collection.
Yeah.
You could just see how this guy looked after his bikes. This one's absolutely beautiful. We all know what a Norton Commando 850 is. This one has had a little bit of an upgrade. We get to the front disc at some point as Charlotte comes round.
Yeah.
You'll see it's got the Norville upgrade at the front.
Which is what
we have got a receipt
want to
for
see
that.
on them, apparently.
Yeah, we've got a receipt done by a very well-known, bike repair centre.
Great.
It's beautiful. All looking standard as well.
Now, to continue our theme of 6-cylinder bikes, which we've had a bit of lately, because we say we don't get 6-cylinder bikes very often.
No,
we had a Z1300, which we sold.
Yeah.
Last week we had consigned a CBX1000.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, this week you bring in a Benelli 900.
We get a phone call for a Benelli 900. Now, as you pan round, you'll see this is completely standard, completely original, apart from the owner did upgrade the brake hoses because they were perished. Apart from that, he still has those. So if they were wanted, we can supply those.
Bit of a safety issue, really.
A bit of a safety issue, which is obviously why they've been done. Now, the special thing about this bike is it has done 1,600 miles from new.
Wow.
So completely original bike. Same collector again as the ones we've just mentioned.
So not only can you not find them, but then you find one with
I'd be amazed if you can find that. I'd be amazed if anyone can find one of them.
Lovely.
1,662 miles to be precise.
Now, you did have this running earlier on, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Sounded amazing.
Had it running. We might do a little separate one because we've got some 6-cylinder here. So we might do another little video with some other bits.
Great.
But yeah, really, really nice one, that.
A beauty. This is one that's come from my chap with his large private collection. A Norton Dominator 600. This is known as the Deluxe, which got the extended bodywork.
Right.
It was a bit of a feature that they did at the time. They didn't do it for very long, apparently, looking at the features. But it's just a bit different. You don't see them with that extended bodywork, and it was aimed to keep the rider clean while he was riding the bike. Just a bit different. I think Triumph did a similar thing. I think they were called a bathtub.
I've got one of those coming in, so look out for that.
There you go.
There's one of those coming in a week or so.
So got some nice stuff. We've got even more
really
coming in
nice.
next
More
week,
coming.
And then last but by no means least.
Yeah, BSA Gold Star. Everyone knows what one of those is.
Indeed.
1956.
Lovely.
And showing 3,437 miles on the clock.
Wow.
The keen eyes will notice that the bars have been changed on this, and that was so the guy could ride it. It was just a bit more comfortable for him. That was done professionally. However, as Charlotte comes round, you will see the box next to it with its original clip-ons and all the bits that go with it.
Nice.
So that can be returned back to standard by the new owner if they want to.
I think he was offered quite a bit of money for those bars separately, wasn't
he? He did say that there was a very large number offered for these, and he obviously did needed to keep them with the bike. So them alone would be a few quid.
Great stuff. Yeah, so a great week and another one next week. I think we're going to be busy again next week.
Yeah, absolutely. We're out and about. More bikes, loads more bikes to come next week.
So keep an eye on the website. Everything that comes in will be loaded on there. Like our page on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. We're on as many of the social medias as we can be on. The next auction is the 4th of April. That'll be with us
very quick
before you know it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.